planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. Happy Friday. It is the time of the year where I start collecting all of the things for my planner stack for next year. So, I did an EC order because they had 20% off. I get my A5 Daily Duo and my monthly planner and my desk pad and my life planner from Erin Condren. They're like my tried and trues. So I got some of those things. I will wait until Black Friday to do the rest. One thing that I'm like conflicted on right now is what I want to do with my A5 Daily Duo. I do kind of like the rings. I probably will continue to do the rings because it's easy to remove the paper. Whereas the spiral, I'd literally have to rip it out and then I can't reuse it. So yeah, thanks for talking through that with me, y'all. Anyway, so my first haul here is from Erin Condren. And I'm going to take the things out of the box. Show you what I got. This box was a free gift. I have a stack of them here. I have like 6 of them. And I really would have liked if they had not sat all of these heavy planners on top of it, because then it wouldn't be crushed in. They could have like put something inside of it and not done that. But anyway. But I do use these. I do keep my planners for a time. I've started to part with some things that are really, really old. I'm not sure why I keep them, but I do. Anyway, I picked up this lined notebook. It was on the little clearance section. It says it is metallic. I guess this blue part is metallic. It's A5. It's like a really plastic cheap spiral. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. This is not feeling like your traditional EC paper. This is feeling like a slight downgrade on the paper. And I'm not a fan of the plastic spiral. I could use it for something maybe, but I don't think I've ever had anything that I purchased go straight to D-Stash. But I think that this might. It's not what I was expecting. Anywho, let's see what we have here. We've got a coupon code for 20% off. So we're going to try to stack all the things come Black Friday and save between the 20% off here and then the whatever the sale is, which is generally not a coupon code. And then usually you can use like your points that you've accumulated too. So that's what my goal is for Black Friday. And I'll use that to do like my A5 Daily Duo and my desk pad. And I don't think I need anything else. This is just a postcard. It says hello. And this says friendship is a gift that lasts. And it's also a postcard. So we got a couple of postcards. And then we have a black dual tip pin. So that will get used now. I actually like that. Not dry erase, but I will actually use this. It's like a felt tip. Nothing fancy, but sometimes the good old basics work well. So we got that. Then let's do life planner first. So I got my life planner and it's got this stencil and ruler that it comes with. I just picked a basic cover that has the year. I put the word Wanderlust on the front, which is actually my It's not my 2025 word of the year. My 2025 word of the year was simplify. Maybe wanderlust will be a good word for next year because I plan to be in the streets. Anyway, so let me show you. I always do the same layout, which is a vertical, because I like to, it should not be this hard. I like to decorate using the vertical layout, and for me, the life planner is just sort of like a memory planner. Y'all, I think you need a PhD to be able to do this. And I don't have one. Hence the trouble. Okay, and that will stay back there forever now because why move it? Pocket. Got a few stickers here in the back. And then you've got your 2027 so that you can look ahead. You've got a place for some contacts, some heritage and awareness observances. I'm looking to see if it still says Indigenous People Day. I know Erin Condren ain't trying to get in trouble again. Anyway. It doesn't say one way or another. But anyway, it didn't say Columbus Day, so we okay. I like the neutral because I like to use all the stickers. I really like this like December, the month flush against here. That's nice. Nice light gray color scheme. Very minimalistic, basic. Because I cover all that up with stickers. So, that is what we are doing for this. And then the weekly, so you've got your dashboard. I like how the to-dos got longer. I don't generally use it, but I might because I really like that. And this could be like a focus area. I may use that. And I like to do like a dashboard or goal thing. So let me show you my current life planner. For October, this is my month at a glance. This is that dashboard, so you can see the changes. This box is seemingly over here. It's got a place for a header now. And then this box is over here. And then you got a long to-do list, so you swap sides, and now you have a long to-do list, so I like that. This box was previously dot grid. Now it's lines, and it's about 2 line widths shorter. So that's the difference. Your month is bigger, but it still feels more minimalistic. I feel like the thicker letters made that a bolder look. But I really like this to-do list. I'll probably pop over to Planner Kate and see what she has for this. So we have that. Then on this side, this is line paper. And let's see. I believe that is the same. So yes, this is line paper as well. So what I've been doing is making myself like kind of like mood boards on the line paper side. And so this is the one that I did for October. Then you have your weekly layout, and that is going to be, for me, it's the vertical. You have your 3 sections. So some people may do like homework, school, home, kids, different things. They may break it up that way. I like to do more of a freestyle journaling planning, but like memory planning also. And so this is what I mean, my spreads are pretty much the same every week as far as like how I lay things out. I usually have things going on this week over here on the sidebar. I like to track my happy mail and planner time stuff. So those are usually always in the same place, and then I decorate around that stuff and I fill in like memories, things I want to remember that happened. And so like, you know, I went to a summit this week. I have that on here. You know, if I have something going on, like I had a vacation in August, so we were, you know, out at the beach, and so I did a beachy theme, and I've got all the vacation stuff documented, so it's a memory, so to speak. So that is what I use my life planner for. This is also, I think they call it a neutral, so this is also like this is 2025, so this is, you know, thicker, broader strokes on the letters. It's a little bit smaller, a little bit thinner on the 2026. Still has the little holidays up above it, but very neutral. And for me, I feel like it's very easy to cover with stickers. I tried doing colorful, and that was just like a big mistake. And so like, I didn't even use it. I just sold it right away because what was you thinking? Like, you're gonna put a whole bunch of stickers and then you clash it and it's just a hot mess. So neutral is where my vibe is. I did like this little sunset coil. That was cute, even though that was clashing with my spreads as well. Like, totally not matching. Totally not matching. Totally not matching. Okay, we match for once. You know, it's like, so it's been hit or miss on the coil, but I went back to the plain silver coil for 2026. So that's the life planner. And the other thing I picked up was my monthly planner, which is what I use for my budget planner. And so again, you've got your ruler. Now, the mistake I made with this is I placed this order in the middle of the night, which is never a good idea. I was not paying attention. They allow you to do the monthly planner with a July start, and I think you can do a September start as well. And then, so you'd have 18 months in here, or you can have 15 months or whatever. I don't do that. I do a January start, so I like mine to be from January through December. But I did not notice that this would say 2026, because it's not an academic planner. It's a monthly. So I don't know why it says that. So I'm probably going to do a different cover because I don't like that. It won't have anything 2025 in it. Personal preference. I could just leave it and let it be, but will confuse me later. So I don't like it. It's also here, and this is I guess like a dashboard. And so you've got your calendar. It does have the start of the 2026 calendar in here, so I don't want to just take it out. I just wish it did not say 2025 here. So I'm stuck with that. Now, on this one, a lot of these things I don't use. I did add the 40 extra sheets of paper. This is very similar to the life planner in that it's neutral, it's minimalistic, it's plain, it doesn't have a lot going on, because I'm also going to cover all of this up with stickers. So I do my budget kits, and this will all be covered up. Generally, I will have my 0 Out Savings Challenge covering this up here. I may change that up because I really like this dashboard. To be determined, though, because I feel like this is a place, in my opinion, for like goals and things. And I already make myself like a goal board that I really enjoy. So I don't know. But I do like a sheet for income. I do a sheet for expenses, for business expenses, cash envelopes, sinking funds, debt. And then I do a weekly check-in, but I probably in 2026 will stop doing that because I don't check in weekly. I don't check in using that weekly check-in weekly, but I have more than enough pages in between. It's going to repeat itself every month. And then when you get to the end, I did add pages. And so back here, after December is over, oh, there's no divider after December. That's different. It just continues to flow with pages. So you got to figure out, like, how many you need for December. But what I generally do is with these, I do, like, annual tracking things in the back. You know, the way you can probably tell, here's how you can tell. The normal pages after every month are normal. The extra pages are perforated. So you can easily tear them out. I don't know. Why not make them all perforated? But anyway, it's neither here nor there. So that is the monthly planner, and that will be my 2026 budget planner. I will probably buy another cover when I do my Black Friday shopping. So that's what I got over at EC. Then we have an order from Miss and Meow. And for this order, she had a way of, like, doing new releases, having her shop open, and then she would close her shop, and then it would reopen. Now, I believe, I think her shop will be fulfilled through Sadie's stickers, so she'll still do all the designs, but then Sadie's will do, I think it's Sadie's, I could be wrong, but they'll do the fulfillment. And so, this was the last order from her shop directly. She, like, had the whole shop on sale. She brought, like, all the things out the vault, because all of her old designs would have to go away to put them in the format for the new fulfillment. So I picked up some things that I really enjoy in, like, her foils and whatnot, and then one of these kits, it's called Pirouette, which is just like this ballerina kit. It's a rose gold foil. I just thought it was really pretty. And it's got, like, the music. It's got the little ballet dancer. I'm not a big pink person, but I thought it was super cute. So we've got all the little boxes and things. And then, like, the roses. And the little bows. Yeah, so we got that. And then, so we have some freebies. This is a little freebie of frames in gold foil. This is, like, my all-time favorite. The longer ones were all gone. But the intertwined swirls, I love them. So I got a bunch of the short ones in all the foil colors, gold, silver, rose gold, and hollow. And I will use those. Now, the longer one looks like this. And the sheets with just those on them, yeah, they were sold out. So whoever bought them all, I do not like you. Anyway, so I picked up New Beginnings, which I feel like you can use for, like, a birthday or New Year's. And I did that in gold foil, silver foil, and rose gold foil. I picked up the Pirouette, mainly because it had those intertwined swirls, but also it matches with the Pirouette kit. So I got that one in gold, silver, and rose gold, and that was how I got my little intertwined things. Then the rest of my order is her notes page of her decorative kits, and I love these for all the different types of boxes, and I have been using these boxes. I've sort of pivoted late in the year to these boxes on my goal sheet of my budget planner, and I may use them on my life planner next year if I use that dashboard page. So, notes page, this is Autumn Essentials, and Key Lime, Pirouette. Some of them, like Pirouette, I got 2. And then we have Maroon. One of my faves, which is Hibernate, because, you know, I love all the blues. And I got 2 of that one. Actually, no, I got 3. And then Precious, which has, like, a light yellow, light green. I got 2 of that one. Then I got, these are the, well, I'll come back to that. Then this is Haunted. So like a black and white, but then this one has some spider webs and this one has some spider webs. So if I had gotten my order sooner, I probably would have used those in October for my spread, but I've already done it. And then this one is Gratitude, and I got 2 of this one as well. Got your little pumpkins, some florals. And then I picked up the Pirouette Element. So I believe this is on washi paper or transparent. And I'm super stoked about a black ballerina. So, love that. But I love the, like, what do you call this? It looks like a snow globe, but it's not. And just like the music box and the ballet slippers and a violin. Fun fact, I played the violin growing up. Anyway, so that is my Miss and Meow order. So, as always, gotta ask y'all, what is your favorite thing? My favorite thing is these intertwined twirls. Like, it took me forever to figure out what shop had these. I need more people to have these because I need all of the intertwined twirls. Like, random. That is my favorite thing of all time. Happy to start having some of my things for 2026 as we start to get down to the end of the year. I like to start to get all my things together. I like to have them all in place and ready to go before the beginning of the year, because when I don't, things are just off kilter. So I'm excited about that, and I can start setting up my 2026 budget. Let me know what your favorite thing is. Be sure to hit that like button. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you back here next time. Bye.